guys, good morning. If you want to come in the US to study, I'm now in Texas. Texas, this is the most affordable school in the US. If you want to come in, you don't know how to do the process, I can help you with the process. So it's free. I don't want to charge you nothing to coaching you because I'm not an immigration lawyer. If you want to come in the US and Texas especially to study, let me know, I can help you. My name, this is my story. Today I will show you how to study in the US following just only 5 steps. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, so thank you very much to share this video. My name is, this is my story. So I make video about my experience, my life in the US. So today I will show to you when and how I come in to study in the US, how about my process. So I need to speak to share with you a little bit about my experience. So before to explain everything, so let me tell you, I'm not an expert. I'm just only an international student. I did everything by myself. So maybe this is not your case. You need someone else to assist you. It's good. I don't judge you. So everything I tell you in this video is just only about my personal experience. So don't take for a final judgment to come or not in the US to study. Okay, so first of all, before to come in the US, I was living in Mexico for a long time. I was studying too in Mexico. So most people think when you come in the US to study, or when you want to come in the US, you need to contact a educational office to do everything for you. Looking for it for the school, make admission, pay your tuition, everything. But in my case, it's not necessary because I will show you few five step you need to do before to come in, and you follow those. It's very simple to come in your own country to study in the US. Okay, the first table is looking for your school. Okay, if you are on internet and Google and being whatever brochure you are, it's you need to be very careful because many scammers use the same page, the same official page, to do inscription for studying, want to study in the US. For example, before to send your money, you need to call, you need to make sure this school, this is a legal website. So because if someone tell you send the PayPal bank account to make the deposit, it's not real. Okay, it's fake, it's scammer. So don't do that. So before, you need to contact the school. So make sure the website you found the offer, the educational offer, this is the right website you can use to apply for your process. So, and in my case, I choose Texas. Texas, why? Texas, this is a big state, but Texas is very cheap. One, and the second reason, Texas is near to Mexico. So to take my flight to Mexico to Texas, I just only take 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, it's very short. It's very short. I don't take 3, 4, or 7 hours or 24 hours. So many people coming to Asia, they're coming in 27 hours. So it's a lot. It's a long making a transit in different country. But in my case, it's not necessary to do that. So because I'm from Mexico to Texas. So why Texas? Texas is very cheap, and Texas school in Texas, it's very affordable. It's very cheap too. So if you're going to New York, San Francisco, Boston, many people want to study here. So what happened? So happening, big city, big problem, big university, it's very expensive. For example, if you want to study in New York, you need to have a solid financial status to study in New York because school in New York is not cheap. One, and two, school in New York in this part of the US, it's very high demand school. But choose a little school like a community college, very cheap and no high demand. you can do your application. Trust me, in less than 1 or 2 weeks, you have your letter of admission. I do that because when I choose a Texas, I have a Austin a university, I have UTD and other schools. It was a UNT, but I choose a community college. Why? Because the community college it's very cheap. Is you don't need a lot of paper and paper. So what is the first step? First, looking for your school, and second step now. When you're looking for your school, now you need to look for your degree program. Okay, look in the web page of the college if this college offer your program you need to study. For example, if you need to study software developer engineering, so you need to make sure. One moment, I try to update my computer. Okay, it's okay. Okay, but make sure, and when you come in and the web page, look at for your special program offering that you want to study. Okay, the third step, you need to contact, send an email. Don't send money by Western Union, PayPal, or whatever you can enumerate. Don't do that. Just make payment online. So before to make payment online, make sure you speak with the right person, you are on the right space and the right site to do all process online. If you're going to pay something, pay with your debit card, with your credit card. So it's very important to have an account, a banking account of your own home country. Why? Because mostly of the payment they are do the payment on, like no money order, no PayPal, nothing that. Okay, don't do that. So when you have your study a program, you pay that. So they send you an international acceptance letter. Okay, this is the first step, very important first step you need, because with this letter you can apply for your I-20. After your I-20, you need to go to your F1 visa. Okay, you have your letter of admission. So before to pay the admission, first look for your program, look the college, and after when you have everything, you can make the inscription process is very easy, but you need to translate your diploma in English. So because in America just only you can give document in English, not on your own language, so because nobody can understand you. Okay, but when you finish, you have everything, you have your school, you know what you want to study. So in this college offer what you want to study, but you need to make a other process is very important process. Pick up your I-20 online. You need to pay $350 for your I-20, and after your I-20 you need to make appointment the U.S. embassy in your country to do that. So this is very simple process. Okay, many people think to come in the U.S. you need to have a lawyer to do everything for you. You have some office, some international office, do everything for you. Okay, if you can afford the cost of the services, it's okay. So in my case, I will have to to save money. I did nothing about that. Okay, so the most important, and I want to tell you, before to do everything, you have money to study in the US, because the US is very expensive. Okay, so when you come in your own country to study in another country like US, it's very expensive. So make sure you have a less than $30,000 US dollars in your account. So because to make the admission, they ask you about your bank statement. Okay, you need to have your bank statement with at least 30 $30,000 dollars in your account, because the school makes sure you have money to pay the tuition, you have the money to pay your house, everything, a car insurance if you have a car, buy a car, blah 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 blah. Okay, those 5 steps, if you do those 5 steps, you are able to come in the US like me to study. 1, found your college. 2, what degree you want to study. 3, contact the college. 4, get for your admission and pay your admission and have your admission letter. And 5, get your I-20 and make your appointment to have your F1 visa to study, because to study in the US you have a special visa to study, F1. This is the visa, F1. It's okay. So it's not necessary to pay a lot of money with someone else to do the process for you. My name, this is my story. Now I am in the US. I'm very happy to study in the US. So I'm in Texas. So if somebody want to come in Texas to study, so let me know. I'm not able to do a immigration process because I'm not an immigration lawyer. So I can coach you how to do the process to come in the US to study. Thank you very much for watching this video. I see you in my other section.